Once was more than enough.
Ah, yes. Well do I know the pain of unbidden remembrance.
Pleasant breeze. Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
Consider me unimpressed.
This really is fine craftsmanship. I've all manner of art. For sale. Come. Have yourself a look. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come. Have yourself a look. Welcome to... And quality is what you need if you want. To survive. So... Before you check the price, just... remember, my... Does die... Many thanks. I...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
One never can have too many of these.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Wouldn't last a day without me.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Mayhap I will find myself a better man. Wish I had someone to talk to.
Sometimes all you need is a moment.
Hoi! How do you do?
I'll take the knife potion just to forget it. Time to go home and write down
Got to keep up my trade lest I
my wares.
Always another errand to see to.
Let's take it easy today. They're acting up. Shame to be going.
What was I bound again?
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Fine battle today.
So tired. I can get just about anywhere.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. I've just about had my fill of this ruckus. Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Just a short rest. Then I'll... How might I be of service?
Craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Fancy a look at my wares?
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Power surges within me.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? The rules at your neck.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ear.
The rules at your neck.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
As I informed, should Disa denounce you. Yet if we are to prove you, it was delayed so that the central players in the none would be able to only select members of. If your Majesty is to be counted among the citizenry, what say you? I thank you, your The first is Trevor, next is Half-Fit. Finally, there is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate. I have attempted to do this. Would that I could undertake. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the doors. There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve, I refer to Wald many a time, and many a time as our laws dictate thus. What say you? I prepared a means for you to end this mission, should you be discovered.
Over here, if you would.
To spend the day.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Lots to do. What to make of this? I only work when I fancy.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
The rules at your neck.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
The
wise are as discerning with time as with coin.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing?
It's been a hard day.
What's the nature of this? Acting up today.
Well met, sir. Always gonna be in the thick of things.
You've come. So, what say? Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
True enough.
To be said, peace and
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
This is my favourite place in all.
This is my place, the more the merrier.
I get along with everyone.
I'll go and open the chest.
I'm in fine. That was today.
I can but
It's
trust
just
my
another way
fate will guide me through.
Let me think on this a moment.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can. What should I do?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you? For many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on you see, one of the Malcolm, his name. This building's very... Might I impose on... Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the...
was getting to be blunt as a
I
hammer.
ought to have enough for a few
Is we were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up.
Wickedness has no hold.
The pursuit of betterment is
I know so little of this.
I feel no difference
Rain
between
is
waking and
harvested
sleep.
plentiful weather.
True faith must come from the spirit.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Malcolm don't know why he bothered.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
Vault, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. If you would be so kind as to follow me.
a moment's prayer can.
Wickedness has no hold. My prayer is sure. Vessel watching me. Swearing.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
Bit much for me.
True faith must
Ah, but you men, come. I fear. Pray, follow me, and quick. I believe this. Look there. Oh, there is naught to be. Let us make haste.
Every little thing you find in your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
A profitable endeavor. Why are you doing this, Arisen?
Malcolm, thank goodness you have my...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe books, sir.
Truly? Perhaps...
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide.
Right you are.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled. You need not rest on my account, Master. I've never felt more alive.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a fine... Why, I've ne'er seen... Might I ask that you know we cannot allow them. We ought to entrust its care to some... As for you, Malcolm...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange... Let's investigate this place...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
I quite agree.
Then I shall remain by your side. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
A moment's prayer.
take a better mind than mine.
What should I do?
Tis busy out today. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Gather round, gather round. Trick.
What did you think? 'Twas well told. I'd heard tell of him, and by the look of it, he doesn't. I'd heard tell. So where's he get his? Go on, have a look.
Let me breathe.
Mayhap if I hang about, someone will buy 'em.
Always another errand to
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. The rules at your neck. Oh, gladly.
Nice to see you again. I could do with a few more hours.
All the best tales come from travelers.
Nice place for picnic.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
Nice place for picnic. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Got to send
The rules at your neck.
Now here's a welcome.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Too quiet here for my liking. Best not be bothering me for no.
That out of interest would happen. Over here, if you please.
Got something for me?
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Time to hit the sack. This looks as good a place as any. Well met. Let's get into
I've a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
It is worth considering, if we've the time.
My heart hurts just thinking about it.
Dead on my feet. I've got something for you. Got any good stories to share?
Oh, it's not right. The doctor examined, yet e'er since he came...
I understand how you must... There is no medicine that I am caring for him. However, mayhap convalescing in a...
Oh!
Dear.
All right, it's...
I will look after him. Sir, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot mention. I have hope. You wouldn't have... You would procure it yourself. In that case, the slums are a bane to the... We do what we can with your aid is most appreciated.
Tell is.
Here you are, sir. Dirt, sweat, and toil. Well, man, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the... Pleasure doing business. Well, man, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good... Many thanks. Well, man, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good... Many thanks. Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business. Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good... Many thanks. Interested in my wares? sprinkle of misfortune. Pleasant.
I always draw the short
Maybe I'll make myself
I end up
scarce.
feeling liberated even after a day of rest. Must have taken a wrong turn.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the...
Pleasure doing.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of...
Pleasure doing business.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the goods.
Many thanks.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the goods.
Hell is. Vermund was once a beast drinking.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, if I learn of a matter that requires...
Someone to talk to.
Makes my hair stand on end.
Mayhem if I hang about.
Someone decided to live this way any
I
longer.
don't know what to do.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Press on. There's much to know. Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? The rules at your neck.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
divine.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Well met, sir.
Day beckons.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Got any tales to...
I can't wait to see
How are we to fight with such worn out gear? I can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
What am I to do? I'm lost without those...
Aye? What do you want? What? No. Never mind that.
I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
We must rest. Though the...
What's happening?
Is this the ad? What do you think? Does this suit me?
Oh!
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen. Unless...
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be...
Arisen? I should have expected you may yet linger here. 'Twill be an honor to serve.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to... If ever you've need of an...
What's happening?
All these people tire me out.
We shall remain here.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. On to the nearest location.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make.
Shall we get some rest then?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Good tidings, friend. As for me, you see, and that's when I can't just give it to you, mind. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I suppose I'd best be off.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
What else needs doing? This year's yield looks to be plentiful. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Over here, if you would.
"'Tis here that the body... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead." My days are spent in your patronage.
We servants of the heavens.
Hey, follow me.
I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and your patronage...
Won't someone do aught about this? Might have a little kip.
We shall await you here, Master.
So, you've come.
Still, however pressed, but his luck, he employed his usual. Poor old Gregor, that's the sort of man.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Naught but fry of late.
Well met. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated. To the foremost, much obliged.
My head hurts just thinking about what to do. I've no mother of... I wanted to get them a present. The problem is... Do you think you could help me? All for true. I'm sure you'll find it pretty... Boy, arisen! Have you... Well, take your time.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Have you... Unfortunately, I can... Only if you've the time and... As servants yet, at time. Perhaps you were an unfortunate pair by chance. So, he was put into...
Let me get that.
Here he is. We've been administering the medicine, to be perfectly honest, after all. But I suppose I ought not say... Come!
Psst! Listen, the sisters here... It started with a slight... See that empty bed? He told me he was feeling better. Mayhap I'm just imagining... Pray. Should you hear...
Might you be a friend of... There has been talk of sending him... That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted. She gives the patients a special... which is to be... And yet...
Might I beg but a moment? I've not got food.
Hello. How are you keeping?
It's been a hard day.
Where's my bicycle's getting to be blunt as a hammer?
Whatever I'm at it.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good
Pleasure doing bit.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the... Many thanks.
Whatever it is, I'll have to...
Got any tales to...
So, a nun saved the abbess? You've done this much for me. You've my Of course. Or should you find evidence... See, I've already reported, so I beg you, sir, find... I have noticed that the...
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Splendid.
Mayhap. would serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Right you are.
You're back. Pray, tell what? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw. Pray, sir, do what you can. You're back. Pray, these look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know aught...
Lady Eleanor, I wavered between life and can't say as I missed that bit. Suppose 'tis only to be expected.
Elena, a fine woman by... You see, I was only a little under... In the end, I survived. And once, she handed him a large... You'd think 'twere medicine, they were whispering. But where'd they meet?
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Here.
Aye, this is nicely...
You suppose wrong?
Ha!
Enough.
Ah, of course.
Glad we understand each.
Aye. Be see...
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be?
What are you doing? Unhand me.
Many thanks for your assistance. Though to be frank, sir, what I've heard of the Abbess's testimony...
All's well, I trust.
Oh. You do realize I'm to be released. Surely, you didn't think this. I am the Abbess. The people of this city. Is that you? Oh. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. How very absurd that...
suppose I ought to get used to this.
How could I have forced this? How dare I dislike the look of this.
The indignity of it.
What could this mean? I owe you a great debt.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Oh, I must applaud, though the possibility set. Ah, by that mark. This reminds me of he went before the people. And what befell? Ha! I dare say your escape here. And I need not turn. That said, tell me, does that... Oh, guide me outside then. If you truly are, words maybe win, mayhap, the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of...
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced. I quite agree.
I shall gladly aid.
Oh, heavens above, it was you, wasn't it? The acts she... But what do you expect were before... without the abyss? I... Forgive me. I will do what I can.
I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. A short repose would do me a world of good.
Would you mind coming over here?
This is a place of prayer.
I fear this trial is too much for one such as me.
On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
My work's near done.
Tis this way. Come, I'll lead the way. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Ought I to proceed? Over here, if you please. We are under attack.
Come on! Don't drag this out!
There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet. There's enough to make camp only when the need arises. Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Come on then! Try it!
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. How are we to get through this door?
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. cannot fathom your intent. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Is that a statue I espy over yonder? We ought to take a closer look.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Must... mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Protect the shipment! Steal your cover! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
B, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious.
I shan't let them harm you.
That's what I'm talking about.
'Tis done. Splendid.
I was sure we were fortunate we are that you should...
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Where's this scamper up? Gotta take opportunities as they come us.
Pray, follow me.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick coin. Gotta take opportunities as they come. What the hell?
Where do you think you're
Right.
going?
I enjoy the chase. I'm going to enjoy this.
By your leave, Arisen.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. We've got goblins! Come, I'll lead the way.
We're still in the fight!
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
It is vital you remain level-headed.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone exists. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
Would that such tranquility could last.
Indeed, you are correct. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
What's gone to the dogs? I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Damn near enough wastrels and coons.
One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
You have my support.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Let us proceed to the next location. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Over here, if you would.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be a success. We must not let down our guard.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What? say you, Arisen? You achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Once more!
Onward. Our work is not yet done. 'Twould be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
I cannot fall to fire. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. 'Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? I shan't allow any further harm to me. Skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
My sorcerer skills could improve our situation.
Over here, if you please. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times have an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. ice and turn it against our foes. You'll like to grow overburdened. And if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile. The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames! Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Hobgoblin!
Oi, you there! You're fit to fight, give us a hand! Right, lend us your aid.
With your death.
Scatter the goblins!
It is done. Splendid.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up.
'Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here.
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple patrol. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't.
This wound is proof of my negligence. I will protect you. Battle is best avoided here. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. You truly are formidable, Arisen. Broken, and repairing it is beyond our hands. We've no choice but to take the longer way around. Nothing else for it, I suppose.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. Do you mind coming over here? Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Arrows would be a glad find, if any among our numbers wielded a bow.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby. Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
Do I disappoint you, Master?
I've an inkling this space will yield a rarity or two. Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
The day grows darker with our every step. We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Perhaps this has no bearing on the matter, but let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Over here, if you please. The on-path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to... Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby. Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
How dare you!
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concern. Speak to me another... I'll not stand for
This seems a decent spot for a campsite. 'Tis a dangerous thing, traveling after dark. Mayhap we could pass the night here. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? This is generally used as a material. I would have preferred not to have to work so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Well done, Master. I've been meaning to...
Very well. I shall return. It was a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea. Curious, isn't it? Perhaps we will understand more in time. Would you mind coming over here? Tis this way.
Oh, a small force ventured inside. I'll not stop you if you wish to
Here we are.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Ah, damn blizzard.
Is this where I'm to draw my last?
Sonic!
Dare I say it?
I am in your debt, sir.
Our movement is restricted here. It would be troublesome if we were forced to do battle. Let us proceed with caution.
There, Master! Saurian!
This ends here!
You're not one of... Forgive me. Would you aid me in...
Tis done. Well said. Now to report to Captain John. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance? Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
You went in there to... I underestimated you. You've done well this day.
Pray, follow me.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink. Forgive me. We were hoping to reclaim. We fled when the dragon... Easier said than done. What are we to do? but mayhap they need... Please, sir.
Saurians abound, Master. Give me guard. We ought to proceed with caution. That is a skillful bit of reasoning. You do your own thing. Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done, good? We shall all be able... I dare say, well, I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass, I should like for you to see this place as...
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain. I quite agree.
Might I interest you in my... humble where... Yes. Much obliged, sir.
Follow me, if you would.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right. Let us work together.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you... looking for. Pray, follow me. Right! There! The Arisen has been drenched!
Gave me up a hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. Within your answer, much obliged.
The beasts are said to fixate utterly on winning, such that they will chase the blind.
Such single-mindedness, but not necessarily easier to counter. You've caught the ogre's attention, Master. Try to keep them. I shan't squander this opportunity.
Well aimed strike, right where it hurts. Our foe is unbalanced.
There's no better time to strike. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I've grabbed hold of our foe. No harm shall come. Shall we report this development to Captain Bront? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Perhaps we ought to save our strength for worthier foes. truly are formidable, Arisen. Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use. Flight! Most unpleasant. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. We're almost upon Burnworth. Try all of mine. I can't get this.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. You're even more— I knew we'd not be long apart.
We meet again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my—
Oh, I can't complain.
The person we— Welcome to the— We serve all manner of fine ales. Wonderful. Welcome.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Welcome.
I've just about had my fill of this ruckus.
Welcome.
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this
Welcome.
living life for its pleasures.
Welcome to the— We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I put— Always a pleasure. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
There is much we ought to tend to. You've done a fine job. The number of those who see... Should you continue to display... And it slips my mind. There is much we ought to tend to. If we have been unable to uncover, is there aught else you would speak of? It seems Magistrate may have... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? You do not possess it. If you've deposited it, else if you've lost it. It is a curious shot. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? For some time now, and so, the false sovereign's identity, but may I approach... What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted on the once your infiltration is here. Take care. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as... There is much we ought to tend to, while examining the palace for some time now. What's more, this cannot be mere happens, yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'twas not an eye, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, it seems Magistrate Ward may have to be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent? You do not possess it. If you've deposited it, else if you've lost it, 'tis a curious shot. Where all manner of... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
I wish I could go... I wish I could go with you. Hmm? What do you think? What do you think? That's me. I wish I could go. I wish I could. Brilliant! One day I'm going to have... That's made my day. You're here. I've been waiting. One day I'm going... Thank you kindly. You're here. I've been waiting for you. My head hurts. One day I'm going to... I'm not sure. One day I'm going to... My head hurts just think. One day I'm going to...
I sense eyes upon us.
I wish I could go. He's busy out today.
Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fare... All right on the road? Despite the hour. Much obliged. No wisdom to... Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the roads, despite the... You know where to find... Well met, sir. Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want... to survive. Hope to see you again.
What do you think? Can't you stay? What do you think? Does the... Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keen a wit. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering. I was to report on your... But I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let... Understandable. Still...
Pray, follow me. I will protect you.
So this is how I am to meet my end.
Do not test me.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
What do you think? Does this suit me?
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are.
The sun's too bright for these poor eyes.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just... Say, would you mind terribly... See, one of my friends, all you have to do. But there's the... Would you find a silver stone and bring it for true? I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhaps silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
True enough. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Oh.
Is this... the end? Something good will come today. I just know it.
My head will grow has arrived.
Not really poor ever happens here.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look. Say, well, I'll tell you. Not to say I'm unhappy at the Grey. I want to tell them how great... Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me... Dead on my feet.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Won't someone do aught about this?
A welcome respite before that.
Here we are.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
knowledge is no less important than death.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Silence.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Mindless labor for mindless men.
Such quietude is a blessing. Would that all my days were so tranquil. So tight. I could get just about anywhere. Got to focus. My head will grow when all goes awry. Such quietude is a blessing.
Begging your pardon, sir.
An unwelcome turn of events.
That's it. I've had enough.
My sword arm could use some work. Is there aught you require?
Little has changed since last we...
Perchance you've heard the Sovereign, wounded in... Indeed. 'Tis a weight of...
Just but my task is to... 'Tis an enigma. So back and forth I go.
We've naught to discuss. You're looking well, eh?
Dare I presume I've...
Dull days for us are assigned at all a fine place.
find your dreams.
We have arrived.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
We shall remain here.
You... follow me!
Too many undervalued.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
Come on, then. Keep pouring.
That will do. If you're... As you can see, you're welcome to come and play.
A lonely place.
At least all my patrons have been kind so far.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Follow me!
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice. Could it be that you have come to bring... Aye. Mother has been acting I gather 'tis the same for you. My work. Could Mother have had a...
Regentkin Sven.
Me?
Then start searching, you fool.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of I'll head out first and speak...
I'm ready for patrol.
'Tis good to be reunited.
What's this? Come to admire. Oh, if only my collect. Alas, and 'twould wound. If your curiosity, the man's home is located.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Time to be
Ready for a fight? I won't say no.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you... What to make of this?
We're the Cyclops Master! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been killed.
The indignity of it. What's happened?
Let me get that.
Say, you wouldn't have stolen from me while I was delivering. There's no exaggeration, to be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, unless...
The Jadeite orb could be any.
Pray, sir, seek out... As for where to look, you could try asking.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see that. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little. On the transfer, it is not like to do much harm on it. Take care how you use it, sir. Many thanks to you.
The Jadeite...
Have you come from Vernworth, the ancient battleground to the north? In times past, since a few days past, it could be that aught's befallen. Say, if I cannot
My bed, Prince. And I shan't resist.
my wares. Let's be ready.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy the creation of a masterpiece. Hope to see you again.
Tell me, he seems to have vanished, and if I may be candid, 'tis an item of precious and in my hour of need, you will be rewarded handsome. So, how goes it? Did you manage? Very well.
Only fools and urchins boast of their kind.
Welcome, if you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
I'd kick just about anywhere.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is... Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
You might say that the purpose of a forgery is limited only by one's own imagination.
My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception, but that decision is not mine to make.
So, we meet again. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is... Many thanks to you. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy... something and see the truth. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Fancy a little more wares?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is complete. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested it. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Hope to see you again.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Suppose I'm tired.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you. Pray, take this. A note. Right, I'd best get going. Sir...
I fear we have done Sir Offalv an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, before we discuss your... You see, in my line of come, I trust...
Follow my lead.
Well met, sir. How is the day treating you then?
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal.
What is it? The...
He ought to be finished by now. Come. You have done your title. My partners shall be most relieved. You have certainly earned your reward. And I do hope you will permit me to call upon...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then many thanks to you.
Any tidings to share?
Well met, sir. How is the day treating you then? Well, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where... quarrels occur. Always a pleasure.
Lost track of time. Things will sort themselves out.
Another errand to see to.
So, you seek to...
Leave this place and...
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Heavens preserve us.
What does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Heavens have mercy!
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Right. To you all. Should you need to communicate in Elf?
I'm not taking any
Look out! Fighters! You do your rotation first. Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
We shall just have to find another way to start.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brant. Shall we go inform him? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. There, master! Knackers!
Seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind for the night.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
A cave. Shall we proceed?
Tread carefully. One never gets to I shan't allow any further harm to come.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Read your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.